This is the practical fun part, fun, quote unquote. We're going to figure out how to actually play a polyrhythm. Basically, two things are going to occur at the same time, and every so often they're going to line up. So I'm going to play two metronomes, and they will have a 3-to-2 relationship. So this is the 100 beats per minute one, and this is 150, both of them together. There's a composite there. Ta, ta, ka, ta, 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 ka, ta, 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 ka, ta. You're not really paying attention to the individual streams. You're hearing both of them together, and that's what I want you to really be thinking about here, because that's how we perceive the rhythm. Two evenly spaced events in the same amount of time as three evenly spaced events. So how do we actually play these things? How do we conceive of them? The pen and paper method, this is how I learned, and this is how I encourage everybody to do this, because this is so easy, so straightforward. We're going to draw X rows of Y numbers. So in the case of this 2 against 3 sort of thing, we're going to draw 2 rows of 3 numbers. Now, next we're going to circle every X numbers. In this case, X is 2. We're going to circle 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so this is now our map on how to perform a 2 against 3 polyrhythm. I'm going to sort of walk us through this. So hand 1 is going to snap on the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This hand is going to snap on all of the circles. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So both of them together will sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So pretty soon I can get into this composite rhythm. This is the same composite rhythm that we were just hearing earlier. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The goal of this is to achieve this composite rhythm. The goal is not to count really quickly. The goal is to feel it. Let's do something a little bit trickier. This one's going to be a little bit harder to feel. We're going to do 4 against 5. We're going to do the same process. We're going to draw X rows of Y numbers, and then we're going to do the same thing that we did the first time, and we're going to circle every X numbers. Now, hand X is going to snap on number 1, hand Y is going to snap on the circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so if we do both of them together, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's kind of tricky. It does require a fair amount of practice to really get into that groove of that thing, but it's not undoable. That's the process, and we can do that for anything. You could do it for some absurd polyrhythm that makes no sense whatsoever. You could do 32 against 31 if you wanted to. It's the same process. Now, whether or not you're able to eventually feel this composite rhythm is tricky. That question comes down to a lot of practicing these things and really doing it over and over and over again, really getting into the feel of it. So what we can say is the more complicated the relationship is between X and Y, the longer it takes for the polyrhythm to resolve, and the harder it is to feel.